Hi guys, so today I'm excited to share with you my favorite bread pudding recipe. It's so delicious and it's also easy to make. So that's the ingredients we're gonna need for this recipe. So let's get started. Firstly, you need some basic ingredients. You need bread. Stale bread is very good for this. But don't worry if you don't have any stale bread on hand, just use whatever bread you've got. And then you're going to tear it into bits, or you cut it up in cubes. When it comes to bread pudding, I know a lot of people struggle to get it just right. One of the biggest issues is that it can turn out dry or crumbly, which is the opposite of what you want in a bread pudding. So when you're done cutting up the bread, just go ahead and pour your melted butter over the bread in the tin. So when you finish with that, you're going to set that aside, and then in a separate bowl, you're going to mix together eggs, sugar, and milk, and then you're going to add your spices and mix together until everything is fully incorporated. So all the measurements is going to be in the description box below. Just be sure to check it out. So you know, sometimes bread pudding can be overly dense, or worse, it can be soggy. And that's not how we want our bread pudding to be, okay? So I mean, how hard can it be to make a simple bread pudding? Yet so many of us have made mistakes. I have too. So in my experience, the key to avoiding the common pitfalls is just to use high quality ingredients and not to be afraid to add a little extra flavor and moisture. It's really good for it. You want your bread pudding to be soft, moist, and indulgent. I mean, with a rich flavor that just makes you go wow. Another problem is that it can lack flavor, which is a total deal breaker. I mean, who wants to eat a bland, boring bread pudding? So you want it packed with flavor, and you want it very rich and indulgent and moist. So you mix everything together until it's thoroughly combined. When that is done, you take it off and then you bring back your bread bits. You're going to pour your wet ingredients over your bread cubes. Alright? You're going to pour it in, and then you're going to leave it to soak for around 5 minutes, just so the bread can absorb all the moistures and nutrients and everything in there. Just make sure the bread is all incorporated, and then you let it soak for 5 minutes. So I went in and garnished with my chocolate bits, but you can use fruits, you can use raisins, you can use fruits, you can use coconut flakes, any toppings you want. So we are now going to go ahead and pop it into the oven. I'm going to bake this at 200 degrees centigrade for 40 to 45 minutes. And after 45 minutes, I brought it out, and it's so beautiful, it's so golden, it's puffed up nicely, and it's got this crispy top layer that gives way to a very soft, creamy interior. It's literally the best bread pudding, and I know you're going to love it. Alright, I hope you guys have as much fun as I had making the bread pudding. Don't be afraid to get creative with your ingredients, and remember, the most important thing is that you're having fun. Alright, if you end up trying it out, please comment below and let me know how it turns out. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe for more recipes desserts and cooking challenges. I've got a lot of content coming up and I don't want you to miss out on any of them, okay? Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe if you haven't. You can have this with ice cream, sauce, or honey drizzle.